Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina on Lake Taneycomo. I'm going to do one cast today. It's Sunday the 6th of, I hope, it's the 5th of March. I'm up here in Rourke Creek. I'll give you a quick tour where I'm at. There's the bridge up there. I'm right along this deep bank, and that's out towards the mouth. Got a guy up here fishing off the bank. I've been up here looking for trout. Haven't found any yet. The water temp's about 48 up here and clear, and it is 45 out on the main lake. I was hoping to find some trout up here, but instead I've found some bluegill. I've got my Berkeley pink power worm on a jig head, 4-pound line and about 5 foot under a float. There's a brush pile in here, and I bet you anything I come back here in a little bit, a couple weeks, and find some crappie on it. But right now it's got a whole bunch of bluegill on it. And they're nice bluegill too. I've only caught one that was probably too short to keep. The pink worm, I was targeting trout. The first fish I caught along this bank was a bass. Of course, I don't catch one on the first cast. I think I had one on every cast before that. I can see the brush pile underneath the water in there. It's a pretty good sized brush pile. Oh, I just missed. Oh, he took my worm. Dirty dog. It just so happens I have another one. I could put on a little jig, but I'm going to shorten this a little bit. I'm going to go to 4 feet. Brush pile's not that deep. Okay. I don't think I'm going to catch that brush pile now. It's pretty windy. Wind's out of the south, so it's blowing from my right to left. Kind of missed the brush pile. I've fished this afternoon quite a bit. I went up below the dam. Oh, that was short. Went up below the dam, threw a white jig, got no bites. Oh, I missed him again. It's that video camera. I didn't miss a fish before I turned the camera on. That thing's probably just loaded with fish. He's a little small. About the same size as the small one that I'd caught before. Rourke gets a pretty good run of bass. And I used to catch a lot of crappie in here. I haven't really tried much here lately in the past few years. And the white bass will make a run up here too. But you just have to be there. I missed him. You just have to be up in here when they're in here, because they'll run in and out of here. So it's kind of hit and miss. So I'm pretty much throwing right on top of the... Oh, come on. This is crazy. I thought, man, this would be a good one cast, catch a lot of fish. There is a little bit of current. Oh, come on. Where's the big bluegill? They got wise to me. Let's see, I'm going to throw in a little different place. And throw up closer to the bank and a little bit to the left of that brush pile. Little new place. Ah, come on. I started up by the bridge looking for trout. And I'm gonna go ahead and fish my way out of the creek just to make sure there's not any trout maybe closer to the mouth after I quit playing with these fish. I think it drifted away from the brush pile. You got to get it pretty close to the pile. They're not going to venture out too far, I don't think. There we go. Yeah, I threw it right on top of it. Huh. I'm afraid I just lost it. Yeah, didn't lose my float, but I lost my hook and my worm. So I'll be right back. Okay, I put on one of our Lilley's Turner micro jigs. Little white 100th ounce. I bet you those bluegill would eat this. Try to keep it out of the brush. I don't have anything weedless. There we go. Throw it right on the side. Well, maybe the bluegill, maybe they don't like it. Well, that's interesting. They are not liking the white micro jig. Okay. We're gonna try something else. So I found this, I don't even know where I got it, but it's a little yellow jig. It's my experience that bluegill hit just about anything, but they sure like that pink worm. Okay, let's go ahead and head out. See if we can find some trout. I'm gonna go about 6 feet deep. A good way to in fact, I've got a rooster tail in there. I was gonna say a good way to scout for fish in a creek like this is to throw a spoon or a spinner or something. But I'm just gonna keep moving. And just fish my way out. It's good chop on the water. I like it. So it's good conditions. In my experience up in Rourke Creek is they love a jig or pink worm or something under a float. They really go after that. Slipping. This creek opens up once you get back here. Of course you can see, but out in front of me out here is just a big flat. It's not real deep. It'll hold fish out there, especially with the water level the way it is now, but I'm pretty much sitting in the channel throwing out to the edge. I'm still fishing probably 7-8 foot of water. There are guys fishing off the bank, so I'm just trying to stay away from them. Me and Darren went to Crane the other day, maybe Wednesday. Drove over to Crane, and when we were over on Highway 13, Kimberling City, well, not Kimberling City, but Branson West, Reed Spring area, we passed a couple of tanker trucks from Shepherd Hills Hatchery, and they were headed that west. And we didn't know if they had fish. We assumed that they had fish and they were going someplace to stock. Come to find out, they were headed to Neosho to pick up a load of federal fish, rainbows, for Taneycomo. Now, I don't know if they bring those rainbows back and they put them in tanks and hold them and then release them in Taneycomo or what, but if they brought them back and just dumped them in the lake, then it'd be interesting to know where do they put those in, because usually it's a pretty big amount when they go to Neosho. I'm not coming up with anything right yet. If I came up here with live scope, I might be able to spot some fish. But at some point this spring, those fish will move up into these creeks. And this is just a really good place to come up and fish and get out of the current for a lot of people that don't like to fight that heavy current. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little further. A little deeper. Tell you, this bank right along here is really good for bass. They'll get up underneath the stock too. Oh, I got time. I'm gonna hit Turkey Creek on the way back. I didn't see anybody fishing there on the way up, so. Last cast. All right. It's one of those explorer videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.